Yes, we must destroy the blocks. Yeah, I love the old damage sound. Yep, it is my other day off, so early stream again. Blocks mine equals sand. This guy's obsessed with sand. What's up, Wither? What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. We are here to dig more blocks. What's up? What's up? I feel like I'm in a good mood today. That's always nice. This guy's speaking very calmly. The DDR. Oh yeah, we reached 7.5 million blocks mined yesterday, guys. We are making good progress. I feel like I'm getting more and more motivated to stick with this project now again, which is great. Hey Pixel. Yeah, we just started it. I'm in a good mood today, I think, so it should be a good one. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Starting the week with no lack of sleep doesn't affect going in a good mood. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Alright. Sorry, it took 2 whole seconds. Time loss. Unforgivable. Hi, hello, hi, smile. Excuse me. Hotkeying is really being tested in that moment. I think my hotkeying has gotten a lot better recently. Or like my tool switching, I mean. Yeah, we're chilling, we're booling. And we are earning United States dollars. Unblock mine equals 1 USD. It's true. Last Friday, music was stacked. I don't know anything about music. What made it stacked? Hmm. Okay. I'm sure this is big for people who enjoy these artists. I don't really have a strong opinion. I don't even like music. Sure, I've never even listened to a song before. It's not like I don't like music, but I think my interest in music is not as strong as most people in this chat. Yes, good job. You have destroyed the Grammys. Oh, is that Kendrick? I mean, I don't know that much about music, but like I don't feel like I have any reason to disagree with that outcome. Good job, Taylor. Good job. Music hater completes music game. Guys, I'm not a music hater. I'm music indifferent. Do we have to give him props? I mean, I guess without him, that track would never have existed. We can thank him for that, for being the way he is. Right. Okay, look. If you're gonna play Survival Dance at my front door at 5 a.m., what am I supposed to do besides jam out? When I mean music indifferent, I mean more like I like music, but not enough where I need it constantly. Or I think about it all the time. I do like listening to good music, though. Oh, goodbye to the sand, finally. It escaped yesterday, but it died today. GG. Goodbye, sand. You were our favorite block. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I guess the point I'm making though is like, I like music, I don't hate music, but like I think compared to most people, especially in this chat, I just don't care quite as much about like listening to all the music or listening to a bunch of music in general. And yet he played all the music. I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know. Oh yeah, that sheep is stuck there forever. That's awesome to see. You're good, you're good. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you need to like music to play Osu. It certainly helps. Maybe another part of it is that I get distracted easily. So like I feel like with Osu it's obviously, you know, it's a music game, so it's a little different, but like with like this, if I'm doing the digging and listening to music, I feel like it's hard for me to focus on both. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It's just like I feel like in general, like I just find it hard to focus on more than one thing at a time, regardless. I feel like music would be more appropriate when I'm doing something a little more slow paced. Like maybe when I reach Deep Slate, music would be a lot better of an option because like I'm gonna be going a whole lot slower. I don't need to focus much on the digging at all. But when I'm doing this, I have to actually focus up pretty hard. Especially because I'm trying to get this to Deep Slate as soon as possible, really. No, I can't focus at all if I have music on, because then I'd rather listen to the music than do the boring thing. Like if I have to do something important or something. The only way for me to focus is having pure silence. And then I start going. Yeah, I guess this is basically music if you think about it. Well, one thing is that I'm testing to see if 3x2 is actually any faster than 2x2. But also, I kind of just got used to it now at this point. So I'm just going with it until I see the results. 4x2. I think 4x2 is a little too hard. Like, it's too much vertical movement. Maybe if I did this with a tablet instead of mouse, then the vertical movement would actually be easier. 3x3. I don't think I've even ever tried 3x3. I don't think I want to. I think 2 wide is absolutely most optimal. I just don't know if 2x2 or 3x2 is more optimal. Did I test the tablet at one point? I don't remember how to get my tablet to not freak out while playing Minecraft. There's like a setting I have to turn on or off. Let me see if I remember what setting that is. I want to say it's like it might be raw input. Yeah. Here, I could plug in my tablet real quick and try again. Just give me 1 second. So let me do that. Oh shoot, what the heck is my tablet area? Because I used the laser tablet area now. Hold on. Let me open Osu and figure that out. Turn on relative mode. Okay, yeah. So let me do that. Mouse setting. Turn off. I don't know if I can even do that. Oh wait, here it is. Relative mode. Oh, I have no idea what this does. Oh, nope. That still freaks out. What did I forget? Let me change the sensitivity. Nope. That is still wrong. Oh wait, do I need it? Hold on. Let me try it now. Oh, okay. That works now. Never mind. Hold on. It almost works. Is raw input on or on off? Okay. On. Okay. I never remember which one it's supposed to be. Oh man, that is that feels. Why is this still freak out? Oh, I think I was no, what? Okay. No, I'm not doing this. That is not working, dude. That is yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna unplug my tablet and not ever try that again. Oh, Osu finally opened, by the way. Laser takes that long to open. I said I opened it like 2 minutes ago. So now I'm tabbed out. Hold on. Dude. No, I don't want to download an update. Shut up. Get out of here. Alright. Controls, mouse settings. I don't remember if I had raw input on or off anymore. That seems right to me. But now it feels a little weird. Just cause of trying that. That's okay though. It was worth a shot, but I think I just either don't know how to do it, or my tablet just does not want to do it. Oh, by the way, look at this, guys. I don't know if I should leave dungeons alone. It'd be kind of funny to leave dungeons just floating in the air, but at the same time, I do want to just mine the blocks, so... What? Dude, I thought the chicken attacked me. I did not see the silverfish. I was so confused. I didn't realize chickens can bite in this game. Rogue chicken, legit. Nope, not familiar at all. I am not Urgesic. How you doing today? I'm hoping the laws are non-existent. Just have to argue with a robot to refill your meds. I love this country! I love healthcare. Ooh, nice, nice. It is time to enjoy a game. Nice. Another 3 layers done. Yeah, how many layers am I down now already? That's 38, what is this, 49? No, 47, so 9 layers. So that'd be the third time I did a 3x2. One sec. Yeah, stretch out my hands. I've been playing a lot of Osu off stream, so my hands are kind of raw feeling. I forgot I have that as an emote. I don't even remember why. I love Venezuela. I have a coworker from Venezuela. She's pretty cool. No problem, no problem. Hey Wither, you wanna bother the devs for the 100th time about getting score fixed? And fixing mod multipliers? And adding group sorting? Frank. They're actually doing good work right now. Are they actually working on... Okay, group sort I don't care as much right now, but are they working on score and mod multipliers? Is this real? Group sort next 2 months? Okay, okay, that would actually be good. Pursue clans. Yeah, that's so important. Okay, well, mod multipliers have to change. They're, like, literally broken in Laser. Especially stuff like strict tracking. Ranking rate changes. I mean, that doesn't do anything for score. Because scores already get counted towards ranked score and clears, even if it's not a ranked mod. I guess it'd be more official, though. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, I did hear about beatmap, like, custom tags. That would actually be super helpful. Honestly, if I was doing completion at this point, like I could be someone that legitimately helps with that, but it's a little late for me now, I feel like. Map submission, PP for custom DT rates. Yeah, that all sounds good. I think those would all be good things. Well, I think if they bring more players to Laser, they would be more inclined to fix things like mod multipliers. Because players would quickly realize, like, wait, these leaderboards are even more whack than stable in some cases. I think stable leaderboards are generally still worse, but there's some mods that are literally broken or just incorrect. So I really hope they get more people to play Laser so more people make a fuss over those issues. To actually bring attention to it. That's the only thing I can hope for at this point. Give the slop players their DT rates, and then they can realize their scores actually don't matter on leaderboards because mod multipliers don't make any sense. Also, it's really weird that like leaderboards don't actually count in Laser, really, or at least they don't count on like your user page. Like getting your first place in Laser means nothing. I mean, I feel like if they give them PP leaderboards, they would still be inclined to at least take a look at how the score leaderboard is broken. Because honestly, I wouldn't even care if leaderboards were sorted by PP instead of score. I honestly think that's, like, not the worst change they could do. I just wish they made score consistent across the clients. Or maybe just make score Laser only at this point. At least if they want people to play Laser. I don't know. Because the way they have it right now is kind of like the worst way to do it. Number one scores and rank score are both part of the same problem with me. Yeah. I don't know how you're supposed to fix that because yeah, like how are you supposed to fix that? Do you know what the solution is? Hmm. I just really hate that something as important as leaderboards aren't being like put like full effort into, considering like at least I think leaderboards are very important. I mean, I think I would agree with that. As much as I love stable, I really do think if you want Laser to be like the client, you have to force Laser to be priority. There's not really any other way around it, you know? I think, and here's the thing, I think a lot of score players would honestly be fine with that if it was implemented, like, correctly. Because, like, I really was just opposed to laser at first, but after playing it for as long as I have now, I think laser could actually be the better score farming client if just certain things were actually fixed. Yeah, and of course, there's always going to be people that want to stay unstable forever. That's just how it's going to be. But I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there's enough people that would be able to accept laser if the problems were actually addressed and fixed. And also if laser kind of was forced priority for leaderboards. Like if you submit a score unstable, your leaderboard position is relative to the laser leaderboard instead of the other way around. I mean, if you want to be, you could take a more drastic route, but I don't think you should do this. Where like playing unstable, playing unstable, your scores don't count on leaderboards at all. I mean, that's kind of how it is on laser, though, actually. So it'd just be the other way around. In reality, I don't think playing on either client should mean that your score doesn't matter, but I feel like if you have to choose which one it is, it has to be laser. My computer is not good at all, and I can play laser. The biggest thing, though, is that you have to mess around with a lot of settings to make laser work. The default options are terrible. At least in my computer's case, the default settings were terrible. But, like, after changing most settings, I don't have very many issues with laser. Yeah, I feel like it really seems a lot more RNG performance-wise, though. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, laser gets updates, stable doesn't. Or at least it's not really supposed to. Oh, that cow is up there forever. GG. Yeah, I think because I've played laser for a year now, I've gotten used to it. But it is objectively a way worse UI, even now. Even after getting used to it, the UI is still terrible. No, I mean, I think it's generally agreed upon Stable's UI is just objectively better. I have not seen a single person say that the laser UI is legitimately better. Maybe in very niche cases it is, but overall it is a much worse UI. Very, very weirdly structured and just doesn't make much sense. And also, you know, missing features. But, anyways. When is that supposed to come out? Or do you have no idea? Yeah, I mean, I've heard that they want to redo the UI at some point, I believe. It's just taken so long that it doesn't feel like they're actually working on it. Yeah. I hope it's sooner than later though, that's for sure. I would love the UI to actually be good and song select to be more usable. I really hope they can further fix performance issues with song select. It is still kind of unbearable to use with how many maps I have. They really should. Okay, Wither, I'm gonna say something that's like a very minor complaint, but like it actually changes how like the song select works. I really think they should add a delay to like the search time in song select because in stable, if you stop typing for like a moment, it doesn't immediately search whatever you typed. It needs a moment. But in laser, it will like immediately start searching for something if you stop typing for even like 0.25 seconds. And I think that's part of why song select is so unusable. Because I have so many maps, and then I type in like half of a word that queries up like half of the songs ever when I'm not trying to do that. And then it just lags the entire thing out. And that happens multiple times. It's not been lowered enough. It really needs to be like stable. Or like increase the delay I'm in. He needs to increase it. Because it just you literally don't get enough time. Yeah, what I'm saying is like it needs to have more of a delay. Well, it needs to go back being that way. It's just another thing that makes song select unusable. Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, like, in the meantime, I feel like that would really help. Like, that should be a small change they can do while they wait to fix performance. What's up, Pretzel? Also, Peppy is never gonna do that. Ursu is his baby. And selling it to someone else is... Like, it would make Ursu worse. As frustrating as Peppy can be, I think selling it to someone else would be a way worse outcome for Ursu. Alright, 1 sec again. Let me read this. Yeah. I mean, my computer is a little older than 10 years, but, like, it's not that terrible of a computer, I feel like. I mean, I had literally zero performance issues with Stable. The only issue I ever noticed with Stable is that it would slightly stutter, but, like, I'm in song select, by the way, but not enough where it literally made the client unusable, you know? Like, it was still perfectly usable. And it made sense. Like, I had so many maps. Of course, it should start stuttering a little, but not, like, completely freeze like Laser does. Yeah. I should really get more RAM for my computer. I'm still rocking 8 gigs of RAM. I feel like I could desperately use an upgrade in that department. Actually, is RAM even expensive? I have no idea. I literally have not looked at computer components since I bought my computer in 2013. Oh man, I haven't downloaded RAM in a while. Yeah, because I would want to get like 8 more gigs of RAM if possible. Yeah, obviously not for free, but yeah. Okay. I'm just not sure what more RAM really does for my computer, though. But I do know that, like, 8 gigs is not the best, especially these days. $51? I really would have expected more. That's pretty affordable, at least to me. I could go buy that right now. Oh yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't get DDR4 if my computer still uses DDR3. Actually, I have no idea. Hold on, let me see if I can look this up. Okay, I don't remember honestly, but I'm wondering if I should just get a new computer entirely, or if I should just try and upgrade this PC one part at a time. Yeah, no. I mean, my PC knowledge is actually very minimal, but I appreciate the shout out. That is a good shout out. But I obviously would check before I just buy random RAM. Yeah. Shout out to shout outs. Shout out to that shout out of a shout out. You have 16 gigs of RAM, you almost never use it at all. I mean, I could use it for Minecraft. Because one of my friends started a Minecraft server, and the problem was I literally don't have enough RAM to run all the mods that they want to use. Like, I legitimately couldn't play at all. I was getting 20 FPS at best and completely freezing because my RAM usage was way too high. Like, even using 6 of my 8 gigs of RAM, I couldn't play at all. To be fair, they were kind of playing overkill with mods, but yeah, like, I was kind of sad that I couldn't play with them at all because I literally couldn't load in. It took me 3 minutes to log into the server just to constantly freeze and crash. Yeah. Minecraft is coded terribly, but that's the thing though. Like, I play Minecraft, so honestly having overkill RAM would actually be a good thing. Yeah, so I think I would want to get more RAM just at least for Minecraft, if nothing else. Because honestly, I think the rest of my computer is kind of fine still. I don't have, like, any other game I play, I don't really feel like I need the performance increase. It'd be nice, but, like, it's not needed at all. Yeah, but to be fair, apparently RAM is pretty cheap, so it's not like I'd be wasting that much money. And I haven't spent any money on my computer in over 10 years. So this thing has been very useful for me. Here's the laser 2. No. I'm gonna need the newest and best computer parts for Laser 2. And yeah, I do understand, Muffin. But, yeah. That's just how it is. I mean, yeah, that line of argument is pretty dumb, though. Like, why would calling someone poor help with anything instead of, like, trying to figure out how to make your game run better? I guess I'm privileged enough where, like, buying more RAM at this point is not really an issue. It's more of an issue of laziness than anything. I've never really looked into upgrading my PC. But yeah, I do understand, obviously. I mean, I've been in this spot before where I couldn't afford any upgrades for my computer even if I wanted to. And that sucks. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm also an extreme cheapskate. I think one thing that has been really beneficial in my relationship is my aversion to spending money on things that aren't basic necessities. Like, the absolute most indulgence I spend on is literally just takeout food. I don't spend money on anything else that is really considered an indulgence. Don't say lazy. Sorry. But yeah, I think I'm trying to think if there's any other indulgences I partake in. I guess the only other thing I can think of is like the like 1 or 2 streaming services we have. That's pretty much it. Like in terms of like regularly spending money on an indulgence. Me and my girlfriend are very cheap people. Like in a good way. Like we don't feel the need to have to spend our money to enjoy our time together or enjoy our lives. Frugal, yeah, exactly. Like pretty much every month since we've gotten out of debt, we've saved money. Like been able to save up some amount of money into savings. Not a lot. I mean, truthfully, we still don't have that much money. But it's enough where if either one of us or both of us either want to go on a vacation or get sick and need to stay home for like a week, we would be okay. Like, we would not go into debt or miss rent or anything. It was really scary when we were in debt and then got sick, and then it's like, oh god. But now we're in a spot where we're like, just okay. Not good, but not bad at all. You know, part of that contribution has been some of you guys, of course. I don't make a whole lot from Twitch. In fact, I don't even get paid every month by Twitch. Because you have to meet a minimum of like $50. And I don't make that every month from Twitch. So, but obviously, whatever you guys spend in subs for me, that has contributed and helped. And I very much appreciate it. I feel like I don't thank you guys enough for that. But I really do appreciate it. It has been a help, especially for getting me out of debt. I am debt-free. I've actually been debt-free for like 10 months now. It's been nice. Oh man, that must be nice to not have financial obligations. 16% of the way you get your first payout from Twitch, yeah. But yeah. It is scary though, because I do know that one health complication away can bankrupt you in this country. And that's been part of the motivation for me to actually start losing weight and focusing on my health more. Because I don't have health insurance. And I can't afford health insurance. So I cannot afford to go to a doctor. Or afford to get sick, really. It's the sad reality of living in this country and being in the circumstance I am in. But this is not like a plea for help. I'm basically just explaining, like, I am okay, but it is a little scary knowing that, yeah, I have to motivate my health for financial reasons. Isn't that wild? I mean, I think I'm still just young enough where I might be able to get away with the damage I've done to my body for a little longer. But I really, really needed to kick it into gear now. Or really, I should have done it years ago, but better now than never. Because I can already start feeling my body not liking the current situation I've put it into. Yeah. I mean, I actually weighed myself again last night. And now I'm down 20 pounds since Thanksgiving. Which is kind of crazy. I cannot remember the last time I've ever lost that much weight in like one go. I still have a lot of progress to go. I'm a pretty big guy, but I'm very happy that I've put in that effort so far. And I hope I can keep going. Unfortunately, I don't have Medicaid. I mean, technically, I think I'm supposed to be insured under my family's health insurance, but I don't live in the same state as them, and I'm also kind of no contact with them right now. So, and I would only be covered for one more year anyways. It wouldn't matter much at this point. Or actually, no, I would only be covered for like a few more months. Jeez. Or wait, is it 25 or 26? Or is it after 26? I don't remember. It's almost 10. Is that kilograms? Yeah. Yeah, I've been putting in a lot of effort into losing weight. By the way, no exercise. It's literally just been diet. Because I hate exercise. I mean, I play video games for hours every day. You think I'm gonna go exercise? No, but in reality, diet is obviously the most important thing anyways, so. It's a bit easier to work on your health when there's easily accessible help. Yeah, I really wish I could go to a doctor, but I can't afford it. And if I go to a doctor out of pocket, it could be like, depending on what it is, it could be a couple $100. So it's just not worth it. I mean, like, it is worth it because I really, really need to go to a doctor. Because I have not gone to one in so long, but it's not worth it because that's too expensive. 10 minutes of stretching. I do hand stretches every day, and my hands have been so thankful for it. I really thought I was about to get RSI from completion, but I just rested for a while after completion, played less, did hand stretches every day. Now my hands feel like mostly normal again. Not 100%. I think I've done irreversible damage from completion, but not enough where I can't like work or do daily tasks. It's just maybe like a little bit of fatigue that doesn't go away. And yeah, that's the other side of it, Iragesic. Living at home with no responsibilities, it's really, really hard to break out of a routine and be your own person. I was exactly like that. When I was living with my mom, I had no financial obligations except for my phone bill and car insurance. That's it. She would cover everything else, and the rest of my money was mine to use. And I just didn't do anything. Like, I just was a shut-in. I mean, that's when I was doing OSU completion. I wouldn't do anything with my life. And that's not good to be in either. Oh, and that's when I started gaining even more weight, too. Because I've always struggled with things like depression, binge eating, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Going for a walk is obviously very good. It's just been... I don't like going out in winter. It's not like I can't handle the cold, but, like, it's just not something I want to do. Because last time I went for a walk in cold weather, I got really sick for a week. So, I don't want to do that again. And again, guys, I literally can't afford to get sick. I don't have health insurance. I mean, I do have money saved up now, but like, I don't want to spend it on healthcare. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's just one of those things that's like a sad reality. Yeah. I do think though, overall, my situation right now is much better than what it was 2 to 3 years ago. I mean, I was a couple $1,000s in debt like 3 years ago when I first moved out to Utah. Or I guess that'd be 2.5 years ago, but yeah. But now I'm in a spot where I don't have to deal with that for now. I really hope I can keep that going and keep saving. And again, it helps that I'm pretty frugal. I hate spending money on things that I don't need to spend money on. Like, okay, this is gonna be funny, but like, anytime I go like get food, like takeout, one, I will always make sure that I'm getting something that's not like the most expensive thing on the menu. Two, if a place has coupons, I'm going to use and abuse coupons. Like, one thing I've been doing is like these like fast food places would give out like sign up rewards for like just signing up and like free food essentially. So sometimes when I'm just like I want takeout but I really don't want to spend a lot of money, I'll just start making new accounts to get more food. It's very unethical, but like I only do it to places that are worth billions of dollars, so it's okay. Like I really don't think dude, there was a oh my god, hold on. I let me tell you guys about the most unethical but hilarious food hack I discovered. For like a month, Taco Bell was doing a sign up reward of giving you an entire they call it the cravings box. It would come with like a main specialty item like the crunch wrap or gordita crunch, a taco, a side, and then a drink. And normally that item was like $7 in my area. But if you sign up, you get it for $1. And I kid you not, that 1 month, I think I legitimately got like 10 to 12 of those things for $1. I would just get it like once every 3 days. And just abuse that thing. And I probably, like, okay, if I did it 12 times, what's 12 times 6? Because that's how much money I would have saved every time. Stealing money from billion-dollar companies is the most ethical thing you could possibly do. I know, I love it. 72? Okay, so I saved $72 on takeout by doing that in 1 month. That's hilarious. That's the kind of stuff I do. Like, you guys, low-key, need to become more frugal like that, because it saves you a lot of money. They don't do deal that, they don't do that deal anymore, obviously, but yeah. Food delivery services are so diabolical. Oh, that's another thing. Don't do delivery, ever. I have never spent money on delivery. Absolute waste of money. I will never do DoorDash, Uber, any of that. It is legitimately a waste of your money. It is a scam. You've gotten food delivery a few times. You're wasting your money. Yeah, exactly. You will pay double for your food in a lot of cases. Especially if it's not like a big order. You always just walk to the place. For me, I have to drive, but like, yeah, I usually order takeout from places that are like a 5 to 7 minute drive. And that's way better than waiting like 30 to 40 minutes for someone to deliver you the food cold to your house and pay double for it. Like, that is such a scam. Uber Eats keeps trying to get you a 50% off deal. Okay, 50% off means that you're just paying for your food normally, and you get a worse experience because your food could either be wrong or could be cold by the time you get it. And I I have not seen this personally, but I've heard from people that I work with at my job that they've done delivery before, and one of their food items was literally partially eaten by the driver. So I literally cannot trust these services at all. He hungry, yeah, but like it's just not worth it. And yeah, obviously, if you can't drive, it's a different situation. But that's what I'm saying. Like, with the resources I have, I really do min-max my spending as much as I can. True. Not having the ability to drive or have a car in America is literally a disability. At this point. It's just, we live in a terrible country for that. Okay, but walking like a mile to a good restaurant, kind of worth it though, still. We're trying to get rid of OSHA. I'm pretty sure they're trying to get rid of anything that doesn't give the billionaires more money. If it takes money away from a billionaire, it will be cut and destroyed, this administration. Burritos, $18. Okay, I would never spend $18 on a burrito. That's insane. Oh, another... Okay, I guess I have another one to share. A place I've been frequenting lately for takeout is a place called Cafe Rio. And for some reason, they offer a like $5 off entree when you sign up on their app. So I've just gotten like a pretty decently cheap amount of like, okay, I wouldn't call it Mexican food, but like Tex-Mex food for pretty good price. I love abusing coupons. I don't think you guys understand. Like paying $5 or like $6 after tax for a burrito and rice and beans, like that's a good price right there, especially in this area. No, yeah, obviously the oh, I've been okay. So takeout for me is still an indulgence. I don't do it every day, especially these days. What I've learned is that making food at home is minimum usually 50% cheaper than takeout. The only time I ever get takeout is when I abuse these coupons with her. That's what I mean. Like if I'm not abusing these coupons, I'm just eating at home. And that's what I've been doing. I've actually been enjoying cooking at home more and making my own food. I also go to the cheapest and best grocery store in my area. I go to Winco. Winco Foods, shout out. I love that place so much. I've posted pictures of stuff I've gotten from there, and it's so good. And cheap. Yeah, Winco is awesome. Have you had the 2-pound calzone from Winco? Oh, is it the one you have to bake yourself? I don't think I've tried that. Is it good? Okay, I might have to check that out. I could use a calzone. I have not eaten one in a long time. Couple of your friends work at Winco? Dude, low key, I would like to work at Winco. At this point, I kind of like that place. And yeah, I understand that you literally can't drive. It's the same thing though. Well, I guess you could drive without a license, but like, don't do that, guys. if you're gonna do that, at least make sure you have a drink first. Be responsible. Italian one? Okay. Some American grocery stores are not worth going to. Like, just some are too expensive. Just drive fast enough, no one catches you. That's the real life hack right there. Drive at 200 miles per hour. Make sure your plates are covered so they can't be seen. Okay. I mean, to be fair, not everyone should be allowed to drive. Low key. There really should be stricter standards on who's allowed to drive and who's not. Not to, like, call you out in particular. I mean more just, like, people who literally don't know how to drive. There's a lot of Americans who have the ability to drive, but in reality don't know how to drive. And yet, they are allowed on the road. It is terrifying. That sucks. In your case, it really is a shame that public transport is just not as prevalent in this country as it should be. I don't know how it is in your area specifically, but yeah, exactly. Like, if you lived in a place where public transit was good, then it wouldn't be a big issue. I knew I heard an egg. Yeah, and that's not good. Oh my goodness. You live in Lego City? That's awesome. Yeah, that's crazy inefficient. And it would be like the same for me. Like, it would take so long to use public transit to get to work that it would be faster for me to walk all the way to work. Like, just on foot. Like, there is not any transit near enough by on foot to make it worth going to it just to get to work. And then, of course, it would only be like a 7-minute drive. So I obviously just drive instead. Yeah, and that's crazy. Like, buses don't even go in my area, so I literally have no way to use the bus here. Now. I am not bussing. It's true. Loki, no idea what that even means. Sorry, one sec. I need water. Excuse me. Well, the reason is simple. Car drivers, they're very, very selfish. Anything that makes driving slower is absolutely unacceptable to most Americans. Making driving in public transit more equal in terms of how much time it takes is unfathomable to the Ford F-150 pickup truck driver. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're good. Gotta get more picks. We're burning through picks now that we're doing the 3x2. I think it has to be faster. But I've also been doing longer streams since yesterday. I'm sure that's part of it. Cars are more profitable. Everything has to be profitable in this country. Public transit is not profitable, so it's useless, and we should get rid of it, right, guys? Yeah, no, 15-minute cities are illegal. Not allowed, not allowed. In this country, it needs to take 15 minutes to drive to Walmart. Something you might want to invest in is a, like something you can roll around yourself. I forgot what they're called, but there's these like crate boxes that essentially have wheels on them that you can put your groceries into, and then you just roll it around. I think something like that would honestly benefit you a lot in that scenario. Especially if your forearms are not up to the task of carrying groceries. You're going to steal a shopping cart. Okay, I guess that too. That's a little more unethical, but as long as it's from Walmart, it's okay. Or Kroger too, I guess. Just don't do it from Winco. That's not allowed.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea for you as well with her. I wish I could remember the name of it. I mean, I don't need it because I drive, but I'm sure it would be helpful for people who have to walk to, or people who want to walk and do grocery shopping. Want to / have to. That is not the correct keybind. There we go. Bike? Personally, I don't trust using a bike. I feel like a bike is being asked to be run over by an F-150. That's awesome that your uncle works at Mojang. And that he did a very uneven number of chunks. What's up, Willie? How you doing? Exactly. I think legitimately car drivers hate bikers, like people who use bikes, more than people who are just walking. Especially if people are in the bike lane. They will not give you any room aside from the absolute bare necessity to not hit you with their side view mirror. It's kind of insane how many times I've seen a car here get that close to a biker. I say biker, I mean like not like a motor bicyclist, but like a bike user. Because I know biker here can also mean like someone who's using a motorcycle. True. Oh, and then God forbid the person on the motorcycle goes in between the cars to go up to the quote unquote front of the line. It's like you chose to buy the car that is 100 times bigger than the motorcycle. You don't get to complain that the motorcycle can squeeze by you. Yeah. The only reason I don't like bikes is just bikes are not comfortable for me, especially at my size. So that's another reason to lose weight. Lose enough weight to find a bike that is more comfortable for me. But also, I just am lazy. I have a car, so I don't need a bike. But if I got a job close enough to me where biking would be more efficient than driving, then I could consider getting a bike. It's just my job's a little too far away for a bike to be, like, convenient enough. It would, like, quadruple my... Maybe not quadruple. It would at least double my commute. Maybe 3x, because I wouldn't be that fast on a bike. Yeah. It's not their turn to go. I love when people need turns to go. Oh god. I could never imagine spending 6 figures on a car. I don't care how good the car is. That's just not happening. That's ridiculous. Even if it's like with a loan, like a car loan or whatever. I mean, that's the number one reason why Americans are in debt. They will get a car that they can't afford, but like, you know, pay it off with their credit card and get a car loan. And it's just like, oh my god, you guys are so stupid. Like, at least if you're gonna get a car loan, at least get something you can afford, or maybe afford. What do you mean you can't ride a bicycle at 50 miles per hour? Oh, but another reason a bicycle would actually be extremely inconvenient for me is that if I wanted to go back home, I would have to ride my bike uphill. And I would hate having to do that after work. If it was the other way, like I go downhill after work, that would be awesome. But it would be the opposite, and I would hate that. I guess I could always consider like an electric bike. But, oh, look at those guys. What losers. No, no, no. You have to drive it uphill. You just have to. Yeah, no, and people don't understand. I mean, we talked about this earlier, Willie. People in this country, really, there's so many people in this country that have a license and technically can drive that really should never be allowed on the road, ever. Like, at any point in their lives. Dude, you know what really annoys me? So, there have been multiple times where I have the right of way, like I have the green light, and then the person on the other side is in the turn lane that is flashing yellow. That means they have to yield to any cars that are coming through on the green side. That includes people who are making a right-hand turn when they're trying to turn the other way. I have the green, so I get to right turn. But the person on the other side will still try to turn before I turn in. And then they have the audacity to honk at me when I am turning on green and they are turning on yield yellow. I am going to strangle these Ford F-150 drivers. Like, that has happened to me enough times where sometimes now I just do the wrong thing. I don't turn on green because these guys will try to turn into you. No, you guys don't understand. I have gotten so close. Multiple car accidents since I've moved to Utah because of this. People in this state do not understand that they don't have the right of way. They're in a flashing yield yellow. And I have the green. So that means I go and you don't. Anyways, visit dogehype.com, guys. That's funny. That's funny. Also, sorry, let me see what you said, Willie. You've had people get mad at you going straight in a straight right turn lane when they're trying to turn. Dude, exactly! That's what I'm saying. If I wasn't right turning, I'd be going straight instead. And it's just like, guys, these lanes are made in a specific way for specific... I don't know. The drivers in this country actually get me upset. This is why I hate driving. Like, I legitimately do not like driving. I only do it because I have to. It makes me mad. I hate drivers in this country. I think overall I've been a very responsible driver. I always make sure to read the signs, I follow them, and then people honk at me for not following this imaginary rule of just disobeying the sign. Like, there's signs I've been honked at before for not turning on a right turn at red when the sign right behind me says no right-hand turns on red. I don't care that everyone else does it. I'm not going to risk getting pulled over because of it. Anyways. Yeah, I really don't get mad that often on stream, do I? But this is one of those things that actually annoys me. It's just like, guys, please learn how to drive correctly. Read. Reading is not hard. And even if reading is hard, the signs that are on the road are so basic that it shouldn't matter. Like, no right-hand turn or no right turn on red does not require above a 6th grade reading level. A 2nd grader can read that and understand what that means. You've been nearly killed because of other drivers. Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's like, I have nearly gotten into multiple accidents in just the last year, just because people don't understand how to drive. And it's almost always because someone doesn't understand who has the right of way on the road. That's the most common thing that happens in the cases that I experience. You actually think they're looking at the light, right? Like, are they looking at anything? Do they have any comprehension of anything at all? It really is like, it makes me wonder how many people in this country genuinely don't drive consciously. Like, I don't even want to find out how many people just let their subconscious do the driving for them and don't even think while driving at all. Or, God forbid, they get distracted and look at their phone instead. They paid for their cars, so naturally they have their priority on the road. Honestly, that might be how Americans think. They think the more expensive their car is, maybe they have more of the right of way on the road. And then once they get into a car accident, inevitably, they're going to be paying a hefty insurance premium because their car is so expensive and they're not a good driver. Cutting you off, drifting over 2 lanes. Dude, it's like, I wish some people understood that if you miss your turn, it's not the end of the world. In like 99% of circumstances, there is a turn coming up ahead that can take you to the same place, just maybe like a minute or 2 later. Yes, I know, time loss, but like, if you don't want that time loss, get into the correct lane ASAP, rather than waiting until the last second. You are causing so much unnecessary stress and, like, confusion on the road by being that selfish. Can't afford it? You're not going to be able to afford your insurance premiums once you create a car accident. That's what I don't understand. Dude, I've seen someone cross 4, I think even 5 lanes to get all the way to the exit lane before. And it was genuinely horrifying to watch this guy, like, almost hit 2 cars to try and get to the exit lane from all the way on the left, like, passing lane. Absolutely ridiculous. Definitely the shellfish person. Yeah, that too. If like, it's just like, you can go and wait to the next, like, turn. There's usually, if you miss a turn, you're not gonna be like having to do a 10-minute U-turn. The only times where maybe that could happen is on like a very like sparse exit, like freeway or highway. But in that scenario, you usually have so much time to move over to the right lane that should never happen anyways. And yet, and yet, uh, dang. Sorry guys, I'll go back to being chill again. I didn't realize I'd get so heated over that. My apologies. I will not show any more emotion ever. Oh. I thought I would be able to crawl into that space. You should be allowed to crash into expensive cars. I mean, yeah, I agree. True, so true. I should get rid of this now. You know what's the sad thing I learned recently? There's someone in like my neighborhood that drives a Cybertruck. And on multiple occasions, I've looked at that thing and just thought, I really just want to hit this car. I really just want to wreck this thing. Or just slap obscene stickers on it. Do Europeans know the plight of seeing a BMW driver on the road? Oh my goodness. Absolutely terrifying. I think that would take a few for sure. I mean, my least favorite car of all time has to be the Ford F-150. Well, I guess Cybertruck too, but that hardly counts as a car anyways. And it's not like super commercial like the Ford F-150 is. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about cars now before I start losing my voice. That was surprisingly like I so rarely start speaking in that way that it kind of hurts. I mean, I'm very chill most of the time. With the racists, at least the racists aren't like, running me off the road or trying to crash into my car. Or at least not those two in particular. It's when people are literally actively about to hit me with their 2-ton vehicle. That's when it's like, okay, I have a reason to be really mad. You know, it's just like, yeah. With racist people, it's more just like, I'm just disappointed in these people being the way they are. Dirt. How much dirt have I mined? 505. Ooh, we're getting close to finally passing grass. Dirt is gonna end up being our second most mined block soon. That'll be hype. Oh, I'm doing too wide. Or too tall, I guess. I mean, it really is just, like, it's one of those things that actually impacts us day by day. So there is actually a reason to get frustrated enough about it to vocalize it, you know? It's absolutely valid. Just one more track. Those pesky minecarts. Let me drink my water real quick. Actually, Wither, the fries at Winco are $1.98 a pound, but that's still incredibly cheap for a pound of hot, fresh potato wedge fries. It's absolutely worth the price, and they're like delicious. I love those fries. I try not to get them often though, because they're not healthy. They taste so good. I think that's just in snapshots. You had them once and they were way too hard. That's a shame. That Winco did you dirty. The potato wedges I had were extremely soft and fluffy. You got scammed. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm currently going through enjoying their deli meats. Been having some of that for lunch to take to work. Safeway. I don't think the Safeway even exists in Utah. I don't think so. Okay, low key, if I was ever to start a restaurant, I would want my restaurant to just be fries focused. Because I think this might be a hot take, but most fast food French fries are just bad, like objectively. I don't like them. Like I love fries, but fast food fries are terrible. Like they just don't do it right. Nah, man, you can't reuse oil 300 times. It's just that's way too much. Gotta use fresher oil than that. No, Chick-fil-A is okay. Opinion time. Chick-fil-A, mid, very mid. I had it 2 times, I think, in my life. It's just okay. It's nothing special at all, not to me. I don't get it. It's not that good. Like it's acceptable, but it's not worth the price at all. Like for the price, I can't justify it at all. Not worth it at all. Same thing with like Raising Cane's. Really, the only thing Raising Cane's has at all is their sauce. And pro tip, guys, Walmart literally sells an exact dupe of Cane's sauce for like $2 in a bottle. And then it's just go make the chicken at home. It's way cheaper and better because they don't even season their chicken. It's called chicken finger sauce. That's what they call it. It's literally great value chicken finger sauce. I mean, it really depends on what you define as fast food. But it feels like more and more local places don't really offer that experience anyways. Like, more local places are more catered towards, like, sit-down experience rather than fast food. At least in this area. Also, every Chick-fil-A around you is a massive line. Not worth it at all. The only thing I don't like about local places is the fact that I can't abuse my extreme cheapskate coupon hacks at those places. The same way that I do at fast food places. So for me, like, I just either abuse coupons or I eat at home. Very rarely do I go out to, like, an actual local place. $10 for 4 wings. Absolute ripoff. Costco hot dog. See, that is a good value, but the problem is that, especially because I've been trying to lose weight, Willie, it's just not worth for me personally. But if you can afford to eat that in terms of calorie and health, then go for it. Two hot dogs and a slice of pizza. Oh man, that sounds heavenly. Yeah. A lot of places in America sell pizza by the slice. You don't have to buy the entire pizza at every place. And the slices at Costco are like really big slices too, for like $2. It's very common in like New York. Like a thing that was really popular up until recently was $1 slice of pizza. The pizza from Costco is gross because it's so greasy. I don't know. In my experience, I've not really experienced a super greasy pizza from Costco. But I also get the cheese pizza. I don't get the pepperoni one. I actually prefer their cheese pizza. Eating pizza, you want the entire thing? Okay, a slice of Costco pizza is like 800 calories or something. So keep that in mind. It's a really big slice of pizza. They do sell the whole pizza for $9.95 though. And it's like a 16-inch pizza, I want to say. Like, it's actually a pretty good value hot pizza. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, exactly, Wither. Like, pizzas in this country are just gigantic anyways. 800 calories. I might be wrong. I think it's closer to either 650 or 700 calories, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, it is pretty huge. Like, trust me, a slice of pizza from Costco is, like, that could be pretty filling on its own, depending on how hungry you are. Like, if you're, like, hungry but not, like, starving, it's absolutely worth filling up on. Or, like, you can fill up on that. Cheese is 700, pepperoni is 650. It's because the lack of cheese from the pepperonis being added instead. They just use that much cheese on their that big of a slice. Oh yeah, and the hot dog is less calories, but it's still really big compared to a normal hot dog. It's absolutely worth the price. Like honestly, Costco low key, kind of good. I just wish they had cheap, healthier options. Chicken bake? Chicken bake's okay. I don't mind the chicken bake. But it's never my preferred option. The hot dog and the cheese slice are my preferred options at the food court there. No, as far as I'm aware, they actually use less cheese for the pepperoni pizza. Because otherwise, I wouldn't understand how a pepperoni pizza is less calories than a cheese pizza. I mean, to me, the cheese slice always felt way cheesier than the pepperoni, so... Oh yeah, I like the hot dog, especially because it's a beef hot dog. Beef hot dogs are way better than pork ones. Okay, guys, hear me out. This is not Costco related, but when I lived in Michigan, I lived in a very high Arab population area, and all the pizza places owned by Arabs there used beef pepperoni instead of pork pepperoni. And I promise you, beef pepperoni is way tastier than pork pepperoni. It is absolutely delicious. It just has a much nicer texture and flavor. No, not high air Airbnb. Arab. Although they're gonna ban those too soon. Don't worry, Muffin. I will be banned soon. Yeah, that's the problem. Because I lived in that area specifically, it was more common. But out here, I can't find it at all. But if you guys ever have the opportunity to try beef pepperoni, go for it. Chicken pepperoni? I don't think I've ever tried that, but I'm sure that's good too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The frozen. I've gotten the frozen chicken bakes before. I think we only just stopped buying them recently, but we used to have those in the freezer, and it was like a good like fast to make meal. That's a good Europe fact. Also, I'm like not keeping up with chat anymore. One sec. Imagine not serving a pepperoni pizza. In America, pepperoni pizza is like the most common topping pizza. Like aside from literally putting cheese on the pizza. Billy would never lie. Fell off a skyscraper and landed on your 2 feet. Wow. That's crazy. However, I don't think a skyscraper can just be 2 feet high. So, checkmate. Plain marinara pizza sounds so sad. Like, I just love cheese so much, I could never eat a pizza without cheese. I don't care how good the sauce is. Yeah, I guess I just don't care for marinara all that much. Low-key, I get light sauce on my pizzas. If the sauce is marinara. No, I hate... I will never try Chicago-style deep dish. That is fake pizza. That is just not right. And especially as someone from Detroit, Detroit deep style or deep dish style is just the correct way to do deep dish. All tuna pizza. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Just the whole scenario that played out with Luigi, that all tuna became a part of the national conversation. Because I learned about the all tuna pizza like 2 years ago. And then Altoona came up again, and now everyone else gets to learn about the pizza there. And it's so funny. Altoona pizza is hilarious. Okay, here, I will describe it to you. 1 second. The Altoona pizza is a pizza... Hold on. Sorry. Just give me 1 second. It's basically a pizza with American cheese and bell peppers on it, if I remember. Oh, sorry. It also Velveeta cheese was originally used. It is it is crazy. Oh, sorry, not banana peppers. It comes with green bell peppers and it's just disgusting. Here, let me link you the page. Just look at the picture of it. It's hilarious. It just looks like a struggle meal. And it's so funny. That looks awful. Yeah. Yeah, it's like American cheese, green bell pepper, and it's just weird. Yeah. That's lasagna. Yeah, it's a bad lasagna at that. It's such a funny pizza. And again, like I learned about this 2 years ago because of Rossold, because he lives in Pennsylvania, and so he taught me about the Altoona pizza. And then of course, like 2 years later, when the whole Luigi thing happened, where he was caught in Altoona, the whole country got to learn, and it's just beautiful. We should start selling Altoona pizza in his honor. Cooking pasta, nice. Well, you better figure out if it's too big or too small. Or may or may not be too small. No, I don't decrease the pizza. The pizza I guess served at Costco is never that greasy. Or at least, like I said, I only get the cheese one. Maybe the pepperoni is greasy. But I've never had that issue with the cheese pizza. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say that for certain it's either him or not him. I feel like it more likely is him than not. But like, if it's not him, that's crazy. If it is him, I support him. Or at least I don't condemn him, really. Like, murder is bad, but like, the CEO probably murdered way more people than Luigi did. Let's be real here. It's just he didn't pull the trigger necessarily. Or literally, I guess, is the difference. But, anyways. I am excited to see what happens when the trial begins this month. Or at least I believe it's going to be this month. Well. I'm just hoping that because I feel like it's almost impossible to find a jury who legitimately cannot relate to having, you know, a healthcare issue in this country. Like, I just hope that the jury can understand that, like, murder is bad, but, like, so the system is much worse than this one murder. I think it's impossible for him to not get some years in prison, especially if it was him who did it. But I can only hope that he gets like the minimal sentence possible. At least that's how I would judge it. Okay, I'm gonna finish this ring around, and then I'm going to leave for today. Just a heads up, guys. So maybe like 10 more minutes. Lag. United Healthcare CEO shooting. Thing that happened December last year. Yeah. I'm sure he would be a bootlicker as well, among many other things. Yeah, we should not bring that up, really. Yeah, I mean, you're not American, so it's not really a big news story for you. Because at least, I don't know how it is in Poland, but like in America, healthcare is completely broken and they can just deny your health insurance for any reason they want, like covering it. So that's partly why it's such an important story here that a healthcare CEO was killed. Killed in broad daylight, too. That's the insane part. Oh, yeah. United Healthcare literally had the most denial claims of any health insurance company in 2023, apparently. So, one of the worst for sure. Pasta. Oh, nice lag. Oh, why am I lagging? See, guys, I need more RAM. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you have to have a good job for that to even happen, so good luck to you, soldier. Oh, did I get a message? Okay, we're good. Lego City. Also, yeah, you might want to decide where you want to move to, because depending on where it is, it could take you a long while to actually be able to do that. Like, not just money, but like legally. Actually, I feel like maybe Europeans in chat would know, but I don't know for certain. But aside from like obviously the UK, what country in the EU is like very English proficient? Like, where's the most English friendly country? Because if I was to ever consider moving to Europe, I would probably want to pick a country where English is understood by at least a good portion of people. Netherlands? Hmm. Netherlands, Germany. Okay. I see. That's about what I pictured in my head, so that seems to make sense. I don't think I would ever move to Europe, but if I ever have to. I mean, I would first try moving to Canada first, but if that's not an option, then I can always look to that, I suppose. Avoid Southern Europe? Okay, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I kind of need to lock in to finish this, because I do need to go pick up my girlfriend from work. So let me lock in digging, guys. I'm gonna get this last ring done, and then I'm gonna leave instantly. Yeah, that's another thing to consider. Because in my case, I would also have to consider trans rights as a moving possibility. So close. Gunpowder, gunpowder. Oh, useless. Yeah, and that's like I would need a combo of good on social rights, but also a decent portion of the population could speak English. Not that I wouldn't try to learn the language of whatever country I go to, but it just would be a lot easier to, like, at least at the very start, have, like, English to fall back on. Oh, it's trying to land on the bridge. Honestly, I know nothing about Thailand really, so. Well, Wither, I know a solution to that. You should just become trans. Just so you can understand clearly. Alright, there we go. Finished another 3 layers. I do need to disappear now, though, guys. Gotta go pick up the goink from the job. But yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow, later in the day, because I do work tomorrow. But yeah.